All right, so I'm Tommy, and basically what I'm going to be doing today is I also hate PowerPoint, so I'm following Kristen's lead. I'm not doing one. I'm just going to talk to you today. So basically what my presentation is going to be on is how my time in the Comm Arts department has made me a better communicator. So basically I want to start off with a little story. It all begins back when I was probably in 6th grade. I think I made a bet with my dad. I couldn't tell you what the bet was about. I think we were watching a movie, and he thought there was an actor in it that wasn't, and I was right. And what I won was an iPod Touch. He was going to buy me one, and so he did. And with this iPod Touch, I went on to discover the camera. And from there, I was just making all these stupid, really dumb skits and short videos, and I would take them into Windows Movie Maker, and I'd make what I thought was the blockbuster films of 2011, but they were all really garbage. And I'm not showing you them. Nick me on points all you want. I'd rather off myself. So I'm not going to show you those. Just take my word for it. They were terrible. So basically, hang on a second. Okay, there we go. So I would edit these in Windows Movie Maker, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So I kind of discovered an interest of video production at a very young age. So kind of before I got in college, none of my skills were any good. So basically, my first example of how I got better as a communicator when I came to college was I learned how to professionally edit videos. So we're all Comm Arts majors. You've probably all been in production courses, right? You probably know that we edit in Premiere Pro, which is real software. It's professional software. I remember I was flabbergasted that you could actually layer videos and audio. It isn't just like in Windows Movie Maker where you just plug a video in and then you can play a song or whatever. And from there, these past 4 years, I've learned to really edit a lot better than I did back in the day. And that kind of also leads me into my second point, is that it also, my time has made me a better presenter. So kind of like what I'm doing right now, I'm putting my faith in this presentation. I'm not really showing you any PowerPoint. Don't worry, we're going to address what this is soon. But I'm kind of just presenting to you because I think it's much more important to, you can engage an audience way better when you just talk to them. And I think I've taken so many courses here in the communications department where they've really told you, and I think we've even discussed it in this class as well, it's more about how you present yourself rather than the information you present to people. Because if I did a PowerPoint presentation, I'd just be spewing you information. I'd be bored, you'd be falling asleep. I don't think it would be good for really anybody. I think it's more personal and just, it drags people in more when you kind of just talk to them. So I think over the past 4 years, I've definitely I've learned how to be more charismatic, more confident in front of people. Just kind of, so many of the courses kind of drill the same things into your head about how to present yourself better in front of people. And basically, it's time to now address the elephant in the room. What are we looking at right now? So this is a video from a YouTube channel that I have created. It was a part of Professor Bowen's vlogging class last semester, and it's called TheHeelyGod. So basically, I made this channel. First and foremost, do you guys remember Heelys? Remember them with the shoes with wheels? Yeah. So because I'm a man-child, I rebought them as an adult, and I'd like to let you know they're still super fun. So in Professor Bowen's vlogging class, we had to have a theme for our YouTube channel. Some of you are in this class, you know where I'm going with this. And I just tried to make people laugh with a YouTube channel that are all based around Heelys. And this video right here is my most popular one. It's got about 14,000 views, so my channel started to blow up outside of the class. And the reason I wanted to present this to you today is because this, to me, this ties into everything that I've been talking about. This is the best representation of how I've evolved as a communicator because of this department. I put editing skills into this. My better presentation skills have been put into this. Really, it's just an overall presentation of how I've improved. So yeah, enjoy the feature presentation, if you will. It's very stupid. It's meant to make you laugh, not to be taken seriously. So enjoy. It's doing the thing again. Do you want me to just skip the video? No?
One of the most popular trends of the 2000s is something you just don't see around anymore. I guess my question is why? Why are Heelys a relic of the past? Why don't you see them around anymore? They were the best shit ever. Okay. Let's actually hit the rewind button for a second, shall we? I think to take into consideration that the young ones watching this video right now might have absolutely no clue as to what Heelys are. Damn, I'm old. So I should probably briefly describe them for all of you so that, we're all on the same page of Heelys being a God-sent invention. Back in 1999, a man named Roger Adams was going through a midlife crisis as his 21-year-long marriage was coming to an end. So he decided to cut holes in the bottom of an old pair of Nikes that he had, and he added a wheel inside the heel of the shoe. He loved roller skates as a kid, but he felt the need to innovate the idea of a wheeled shoe at the age of 45 years old, and so he did just that. He created a logo design. The brand name Heely was brought up due to the wheel heel, and in May of 2000, Heelys were officially born. These things are so damn popular, man. In 2006, you couldn't go to Target or Walmart without seeing kids rolling around in these. I will never forget the Christmas of 2005 getting my pair of Heelys after begging my parents for them. You need to understand that back in the day, these were like the Red Ryder BB gun of my generation.
Just shoot your eyes, kid.
More and more reports were coming out about Heelys that they were dangerous and kids were basically slipping and shattering their atlases because of them. And it was low-key true, but kids didn't care and certainly didn't want their parents to know that. Because, damn it, you couldn't tell us that rolling down the aisle next to your mom in the grocery store wasn't the biggest flex of superiority. Let me tell you, it is the biggest bitch to hide these in elementary school. Getting your wheelies taken away until the end of the day was being neutered. Your manhood was gone. But the second the clock struck for 3 p.m., you bet your bottom up dollar we were all rolling our way to the bus. Heelys are love. Heelys are life. But there came a time when they just disappeared from the world. After 2009, they were pretty much in history. Why? My best guess is the fact that Heelys got so damn popular and so many kids were getting hurt that stores and schools just started to ban them completely, which means no more Heely heaven. Oh yeah, by the way, Heely heaven is on that shiny surface from Heely on the main Heely heaven leads to a school and retail stores. So dead. And over a good decade since it was a bee's knees, but damn it, I'm gonna change that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the HeelyGod, and my sole purpose, my existence, my reason to get out of bed in the morning is to raise awareness towards the suffering culture known as Heely culture. I will revive the wheeled shoe's mainstream popularity. I will let you know that Heelys do still exist and are available to purchase at Heelys.com in men's and women's and sizes. And they even have light up heels. Imagine how f***ing cool you'll be when you pull up in those things. These do not come cheap like Yeezys, okay? Most pairs are a grand total of $60, so spend wisely. It is up to you now, my soldiers. Keep Heelys alive and buy yourself a pair because they're just as fun as you remember. And always remember, wear Heelys to escape your feelings.
HeelyGang, 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 yeah. HeelyGang, HeelyGang, yeah.
Okay, there we go. There you go. So that was the video. So that is my most popular one. I wanted to show you that. And I think this, to me, is probably the best overall representation of how I've improved as a communicator. Because it's taken all the skills I've learned, basically how to edit professionally, how to be more charismatic when I'm talking to drag you in. And I'm very proud of this. So in conclusion, being in the communications department has made me a better communicator through many different ways. And the HeelyGod is the crown jewel of them all. So thank you very much. Okay, so funny you should say that. So I tweeted at them trying to get their attention, and I did twice. And they actually top comment on this is I think they said it was great. By the way, Heelys next semester is doing basically a contest to see they want college representatives to rep their college and to wear Heelys. So vote for me, tweet at them, Instagram them, whatever you can. Say the HeelyGod is the guy for you. So little plug there.
I love that you use like kind of examples when you were in elementary school because I remember riding around in them and I used to get them taken away
Yeah.
so much.
This is the worst. Hey, getting the wheels taken away? Oh, nothing worse. Yeah.
I thought like introducing was really good because you're able to use humor and that you're just naturally funny and charismatic. And then with the video, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
You are really good. But it's a funny video, and I think it's a great kind of capstone to all the things that you learned because it's the editing's great, your message is great, it's great.
Thanks. Yeah.
I liked that you used your phone for notes instead of the computer because it just seems like you were more, like that you were just relaxed and like were able to move around instead of being like standing in front of the computer.
Oh yeah, like that's why I didn't want like notes. I didn't want a PowerPoint because like when I'm just like spewing information like that, I just get bored. I know you get bored, and just like it's better to just I think present a speech. So I just had like a few bullet points of things I want to talk about, but that was it. Yeah, I think it's just better that way. Yeah.
Like you said, we're just putting one of the movie makers and you're going from that to this.
Yeah, like I was like amazed that you could like just layer stuff in like real software. Like I was used to Movie Maker for so long. Oh, it's life changing, man. Yeah.
How many Heelys do you own?
Oh, just one pair. What do you think I own like 10? No.
You should have went to class.
I should have.
That's
Yeah.
what you're doing great.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like for 2 seconds, I was like thinking. So I have like a persona. If you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see that I have like a persona. I wear a hat sideways and I wear like glasses and stuff. Like I was thinking of coming in dressed as the HeelyGod, but I'm like, no, that's overkill. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, and they're actually really cheap if anybody wants to buy an adult pair. They're like $60, unless you get the light up ones, because those are kind of extravagant. But yeah, they're $60.
I'm looking right now. The light ones are sold out.
I was amazed to find out that they actually still exist. Like they literally just disappeared, but they're still out there if you want them.
I used to eat it every time I would go on those things.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I used to go. My dad used to like train little kids for like hockey, so we would like just wait for him and like watch him. And my sister and I would like go around the rink with our Heelys, and we would eat it every time on like that cement.
So like,
that was
oh,
in the ground.
that's like a perfect place to Heely. And pretty much the main reason I didn't come in with my Heelys on is because like this is like the furthest thing from Heely heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want a Heely on the rug. You're gonna fall over. So yeah.
So let me ask everybody, it was very well organized. Did you guys keep track of how you organized it? And actually, because it was so well organized, I was thinking, I was wondering if you needed those notes.
No, it was just kind of to remind me in case I like got stumped, which I did I think like once during the presentation. I just had him to remind me like where I was going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like, I want to tell you guys how much I've learned. I've learned video editing skills. I also learned presentation skills. Here's the video that shows how much I've learned.
Yeah.
And I went just a fairly small thing. I think it was very, like everybody's been saying, it was dynamic and engaging presentation. Maybe just tying that up together. You did it, but you could have been slightly better. Like this shows what I've learned. Like you didn't. I mean that was clear, but it was like the way you said it at the end was a little. Can't remember exactly what you said.
I can't either.
But it was, it was good. Just keeping that organization in mind can help you present it even more clearly.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I have two presentations that are at the end that use PowerPoints after everybody else did it.
High five.
Anybody else have any thoughts about, how we could have made this even better? I wonder if you were talking slightly too fast. I don't know. I'm just raising that question.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Anybody? No? Okay. Okay, so they said you weren't.
What?
Forget that one. You weren't talking too fast.
Okay.
Well, I thought that it matched the energy.
Yeah,
of
right.
the, like
Yeah,
that
right.
it might have been fast, but like the topic and video were
Yeah.
kind of, and not even fast, like more just, well, I guess, yeah, like fast paced, but I just, it would, like it matched.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
as
yeah.
though like the presentation was slow and he was talking really fast. So I thought it was good.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. All right, okay.
HeelyGang, 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 yeah. HeelyGang, 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 yeah. Watch me go around like a boomerang. Skirt when I switch lanes. HeelyGang, 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 hold up. Heely, yeah, going pop a Willie, yeah, you know the dilly, yeah, it's me and my Heelys. Skirt, yeah, HeelyGang, HeelyGang.